Actually, I need to see when it actually came out, because I'm not really 100% sure it came out. I think it did.
Go on IMDb and look it up.
I'm doing it now.
Could you imagine if his number one didn't come out this year?
I'll eat my last flapjack. Some hard like that. Can you want?
Cabinet.
I guess.
Thank you. Just say it is anyway, Gary.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. Not good.
Oh, yeah, it's on me there. It's definitely in 2016 game.
Okie dokie. No, don't! Just before we start, I want to tell you guys that. Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 2 of our top 10 favourite films of 2016. This is 5 through 1,000. If you haven't seen our 10 through 6s, go back and watch that, see what we talked about. Because we talked about a few good ones and things that you should all watch, and we also preferenced something in the beginning of that video that you need to know, especially while watching this, because a lot of my top 5 are, yeah, anyway.
You have not seen these films, Oscar and Sophie.
These films?
Well, this film.
I was going to say every one of your top 5 you've not seen.
Definitely seen my top 5.
I was like, well, that goes all of my predictions.
It is a Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh, I know what it
Is
is.
it a Sacha Baron Cohen film?
The Brother Grimsby.
Oh, just
Yes,
Grimsby.
Oscar.
It was, at one point it was just Grimsby.
Yeah.
Yes, Oscar, you're correct. That's actually
You got
my
Marcus Strong as well.
favourite film. Marcus Strong, yeah, Mark Strong. I didn't think of that. Marcus Strong. I just love this film because it's Sacha Baron Cohen and
We're just talking about this one.
Yeah, we talked about this in that we watched Borat.
Oh, it's amazing. It really is amazing. It's if you think of James Bond, but I've got
There you go,
Sacha
then.
Baron. It's like James Bond, but added Sacha Baron Cohen. It's very. It got a lot of heat for this film as well. Just the way
That's a Western term.
it
Got a
got,
lot of heat.
yeah, it got a lot of heat.
The heel work with this film was top.
Yeah, the hero work. But it got a lot of hate in this film because people at Grimsby, well, if you watch this film and you think people at Grimsby are like this in this film, well, like that in that film, it's a bit like just full of chavs. But yeah, everybody was complaining about like
The way it was depicted.
depicted, yes.
Well, we're English, so we got everything to complain about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything, just complain about everything.
I think if this film got shown in America, I don't think they would get half of it, like, humour in this film because there was a lot of job centre joke. Like, there was a job centre, there was a shot of a job centre and everybody was kicking outside of the job centre.
Oh, I can imagine.
So, Americans probably won't get that, but we do because obviously we're British. Up the Brits.
That sounds horrendous.
I'm a patriotic, this. I'm a patriotic. And I like James Bond, and I like
Really?
and I like Sacha Baron Cohen, and the way this film.
Do you like the job centre?
I like the job centre.
Don't go that often, do you, Gary?
I don't go to the job centre.
What's your favourite Sacha Baron Cohen film?
Borat.
What's your favourite job centre?
Yeah. Borat. Yeah. Venice. My wife is dead.
You're the number one prostitute in Kazakhstan.
What's your favourite job centre?
The one in Darlow.
The one in Darlow, yeah.
That's your number
I
5.
read Darlow. Darlington, if people are wondering where Darlow is. That'll come up. We get all American talks about.
Oh, as if we just dropped a Darlow and
Oh, Darlow took us, I'm too.
We should contact Darlington Council or something.
we just mentioned a town in
YouTube.
Is it a town or is it a city? It's a town.
Town. It's not a city.
There's no cathedral in Darlow.
Next heel picture shot, Gary goes to the job centre.
Gary goes to Darlow Job Centre.
Here comes the Gary! Gary!
Here we go. Gary talks. Here comes the Gary. Gary, what's your number 5, Sophie?
My number 5 is The Witch.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, the Vivitch.
The Witch.
I really enjoyed that. I thought it was going to be so boring, but I loved it. It was like if they did The Village properly. It was like...
I haven't seen
No,
The
not The Village People. M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan's The Village People. Everybody's doing the TWIST.
Twist.
Yeah.
Let's twist again.
Like we did last summer.
The Vitch! Talk about The Vitch.
Okay, sorry, Gary's singing at me. Acting absolutely fantastic. Didn't know anybody who was in it, but that made it even better because they were all fantastic. And now I want to see them in other things. Like I said, the Devil's top. I was like,
he made an appearance.
I love the goat.
Or Black Phillip.
Yeah. The aesthetic of it was wonderful. I did have to watch it with the subtitles on, but to be honest, that made it even better because it felt more authentic.
We had to watch that and Revenant with subtitles because Tom Hardy started talking like
Tom Hardy's kind of like
With American.
Anyway.
I thought Sam Neill then. But yeah, it was. It was fantastic. The language was really authentic, which made it even better. Once the titles
made it better.
Like
it just felt very old timey.
It did.
Just.
And I liked
downright to the dialect as well. It just felt very.
Yeah.
It just felt very.
Costume was great. Aesthetic was great. Story was great.
It didn't feel stylized. Period. Though it felt
No.
very gritty and grimy. Yeah.
Felt legit.
It felt as someone left Beamish for a little while and just.
Yeah, if Beamish was abandoned and the people got locked in there.
Yeah, and it was like, if Beamish became haunted, is what
haunted
the.
Beamish.
We need to go to Beamish.
I haven't been to Beamish in ages. We should have a trip to Beamish.
Heel trip to Beamish.
Heel trip to Beamish. We need to do it.
Summer or something.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll go to Beamish for summer.
Right.
My number 5 were my top 5, and this is good. This might be a surprise to you, Sophie.
Alright.
But of how low this is in my upper half. My 5th favourite film of this year is Tom Ford's Nocturnal Animals.
Really?
I want to have this higher, but I want to have this higher, but there's just so many other films that I just really like that I prefer a lot more. Nocturnal Animals, in my opinion, we did a review on it. We did a lengthy
discussion.
Review.
Wearing minion pants.
You wanted to do it, but this one. Nocturnal Animals is Tom Ford's second feature film. Tom Ford is the fashion designer.
What was his first?
A Single Man.
Really?
From 2009, yes. Really good film as well. But Nocturnal Animals, how I said 10 Cloverfield Lane has the best supporting actor performance of the year. This has the best lead actor performance of the year with Jakey Gyllenhaal, my boy Jake Gyllenhaal, as Tony. And Edward, but mostly Tony. Best lead actor performance with Jake Gyllenhaal. He's not getting love at the awards. I'm so sad about it. People going about Michael Shannon being the best supporting acting performance of the film. I don't see how people aren't talking about Aaron Taylor-Johnson. How aren't people talking about Aaron Taylor-Johnson as the best supporting acting performance in this film? He was excellent.
He was awful, but excellently awful.
He was amazing. It was directed beautifully. The screenplay is so good. Cinematography is really it's probably the best edited film of the year, probably. But love it. Nocturnal Animals is my 5th favourite film of the year. I would watch it again in all honesty. The ending's so good.
I'll be out with Blu-ray when it comes out.
Same. It would be. It's such a satisfying ending in that way, in the way that the film makes it satisfying. But yeah, my 5th favourite film this year is Nocturnal Animals. Go and see it if you haven't, it's great. It should be getting more award love, but for some reason it's not. But yes, anyway, Nocturnal Animals is my number 5. What's your number 4, Gary? Is Gary doing his best CM Punk impression?
CM Punk impression.
I'm going to do another best CM Punk impression. I love you, Punk.
Oh, so much!
But Gary, what's your number 4?
Number 4 is... I actually forgot the door.
He froze.
He's glitching.
Is Star Trek Beyond.
I wanted to see this because I've heard good things about this one.
So good.
Justin Lin, Fast 5 director. Justin Lin.
I'm a big fan of that, and you heard it here first, but you haven't actually heard it here first, but I actually don't like Fast and Furious.
Yeah, you definitely haven't heard
But
it.
I like number 5 though.
He did 6 as well. He did 4, 5, and 6. Justin Lee.
6, okay.
6 was alright.
But yeah, anyway, back to Star Trek.
Star Trek Beyond.
Which is, I love the previous Star Trek films. Not so much. I don't know why.
One's okay.
I haven't seen it in a long time, so
Same.
really I need to rewatch it again. But I loved Star Trek Into Darkness because
Into Darkness is fun. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch was one of the best roles I've ever seen in it, apart from Sherlock on TV.
Imitation Game was really good.
Imitation Game was good. But yeah, Star Trek Beyond, it was shot beautifully. It's nothing what you expect out of a Star Trek film. Because there was, it was mainly, like the others were like mainly shot in space and what have you. But
Was this one, from looks like it wasn't this just on planets and stuff?
on planets,
Yeah.
yeah. It was purely on
Interesting.
planets, and you actually have feelings every character. Well, even if all the characters, you actually have some, because obviously you've seen them through.
No, this is the third one, isn't it?
Through every other film, and obviously Anton Yelchin.
I was just about to say R.I.P. Anton Yelchin.
Anton Yelchin, which is
Didn't make my list, but he did a really good job in Green Room.
also they did. There was like a sort of send off for I forgot his name. The guy who played Spock before.
Zachary Quinn. Oh, Leonard Nimoy.
Leonard Nimoy.
That's
did
nice,
it.
yeah.
They did a little nod to Leonard Nimoy.
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 Leroy Spock.
Yeah, they did a cool.
I know, it's Leroy Spock Jenkins.
Yeah.
They did a cool nod to.
Nice,
So
awesome.
that's really what topped it all off, like full.
Yeah, so they didn't CG Leonard Nimoy, did they?
To be honest,
They didn't do a walking CG
to be
Leonard
honest,
Nimoy.
he wasn't in the film. Like the actor.
No, I was just making a joke.
Previous scenes.
I was just making a joke about
Star Wars reference.
because that's what we have to have. That's what we need to remember Carrie Fisher by in Rogue One is
Yeah.
like it's a new hope. They're going to do something for episode 8 for it.
Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher.
And Debbie Reynolds, her mum.
Shocked. I
The
didn't know-
day after.
I didn't really know it was in Mother.
She was in Singing in the Rain, wasn't she?
I think so, yes.
Maybe, I haven't seen it.
What was that? Is that your number 4, Gary?
I thought it was
Star Trek Beyond. I do want to check that one out.
That was my Ben Grimm being hit by a sword.
Oh God! It's the chickless.
a little podcast all of a sudden.
Anyway, but out of all the blockbusters, Beyond seemed to, from what I've heard, Star Trek Beyond seemed to be the better ones. And go figure, it's the one that I didn't see. Out of all the, I'm looking at you, Suicide Squad, and Batman v Superman, and Fantastic Beasts, and Rogue One. Why'd you have to disappoint me so much? I forgot Fantastic Beasts came out. I literally did.
I didn't forget, but I wanted to.
Anyway, that was your number 4. What's your number 4, Sophie?
Room. Not the room.
Do you know what? That's my number 4 as well.
Is it?
Yeah, let's.
Shall we do a shared one there then?
Our number 4 is Room. Lenny Abrahamson's Room. What did you think of Room?
That was such a beautiful film.
So good, isn't it? I did a review on it, and it's one of these. I watched it early in the year, and it wasn't until I showed you it that I
Yeah.
just remembered how good it was.
I felt emotional watching it with you, but then I watched it with my mum afterwards and I felt
I can
even more
imagine.
emotional. I was just like, oh, mum, hug me.
Imagine me with my mother.
Yeah.
Imagine me with my mother in the cinema watching it. I know, with a mother and a boy, and that's it.
Yeah.
Just going through life, just punching people in the. No, I wasn't.
The film I seen with my mum was Fantastic Four Stick.
Fantastic Four Stick.
Wisdom.
Fantastic Pritt Stick.
Fantastic Pritt Stick.
Room is what I love about the film is like it's told through Jack's eyes.
Yeah.
Like you only know what
Helicopter.
the boy knows, like the son.
Yeah.
Jacob Tremblay, who is excellent in the film.
There's not a bad actor in the film.
No.
But he's one of the best child actors.
William H. Macy out of nowhere just
I know, yeah.
walked in.
His character was a dick.
Yeah, really well shot, I felt, but it's one of the best screenplays of the year as well. like written by the author of the book.
I've got the book. I've got the book of that. I've got the book of Nocturnal Elements. Nocturnal Elephants. And also of The Revenant. So I need to read those.
Yes.
But what were your high points of Room, Sophie?
I can't pick all of it. It was just, all of it was great. I just, like, even the bits in the room, the bits out of the room, just the whole transition of everything was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, the acting's the strongest part of the film.
Oh god, yeah,
By
definitely.
Brie Larson and Jacob Tremblay, who give... Jacob Tremblay is definitely a lead actor in this. And he gives one of the best lead acting performances at the end. She gives one of the best lead actress performances.
Yeah.
This year's been a pretty solid year for lead actresses, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Mary Elizabeth
definitely.
Winstead, Ellen Page, Brie Larson...
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams, in both I would say, Nocturnal and Arrival.
What's your number 3, Gary?
Because we just said our 4 together, so yeah.
There's
Number
going
3.
to be a few on my list now, what you might predict.
I'm waiting for one film to pop up on yours.
Yeah, I know what you're expecting.
I'm waiting
I think
for
this
one.
might be the time.
Go on, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Swiss Army Man.
That's what I was waiting for, yeah, for you, so yeah.
Swiss Army Man is, like, hands down, one of the best films I've ever seen in my life. I know it's at number 3.
So that means 2 and 1 are one of the best films you've ever seen in your life.
Maybe.
I thought we were doing films from this year, not our lives.
Not alive. But yeah, Swiss Army Man. What I was at least to say about Swiss Army Man? Well,
What can you say about Swiss Army Man without spoiling?
it's funny in its own way, but it's not really funny if you think about it. But
It is.
just yeah, it is. It's funny. But Daniel Craig, I love Daniel Craig.
So yeah, I love Daniel Craig as well, even though he wasn't in this.
Daniel Radcliffe.
You did that, I think.
Daniel Craig is the farting colours.
You did that, I think, last year when you were about Need for Speed. No, it wasn't this year. It wasn't last year, it was the year before when you went Need for Speed. It's got Paul Walker in it. I mean, Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
Was Paul Walker still with us at that point? No, he wasn't.
2014, so I think it was. So
No, he blew up in 2013, didn't he?
I think so. 2013.
What a way to put it! Yeah, he just exploded violently. Spontaneously
Talk
combusted.
about Swiss Army Man, your number 3, Gary.
It's Swiss Army Man. It's got the gorgeous soundtrack I've ever listened to in my life. Just a cappella. It's just a cappella. It's amazing.
Acapella.
Acapella. But cinematography is beautiful. I don't know what the title was. Swiss Army Man. It's so good. It's so good.
It's just good.
I don't want you. I really don't want the audience to be sort of spoiled because I want them to enjoy the film.
Just
because
watch it.
Just watch it. Swiss Army Man. Watch it. It's a very indie film, so you may need to get it on Blu-ray.
What's your number 3?
Go watch it.
My number
Sophie.
3 is Nocturnal Enemies, which we kind of, obviously you've touched on that already. I talked about it in detail in the review.
We both did. So.
Yeah, we did. Loved the cinematography, loved the acting. Aaron Taylor Johnson is just like, oh. Music, really emotional. I cried.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I did. Not in a sense of like, because it wasn't like a thing of it being like it was sad, but not in a sense of oh it's so sad. It was like, just like really like how would I describe? What's the word? Like
Just gut wrenching.
atmospheric.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what you just said, really atmospheric. I just thought it was fantastic. It wasn't what I expected, but it was better for not being what I expected.
It's good to not know anything about it because that's what I do.
I loved the end. The end was amazing.
So good.
Even though people in the cinema obviously didn't agree with us.
Did not get it up.
Yeah.
What? Don't you just love the opening credits?
Oh yeah, yeah. The opening credits. Actually, I did. I thought the opening
It's
credits
cool
were
for
good.
what it is. Yeah.
I thought they were good.
Yeah. Work it, girls. Yeah.
Caught me off guard, but it was cool to see plus size women showcase like that.
Yes.
Stop laughing. I spent like
we got joined by Satan right now.
Gary for Batman 2K17.
Right.
guys.
Right, one of my top 3. My third favourite film. Now, this and Room, I was really stuck, like, where placing.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I was like, which one would I rather watch more?
I know what this might be.
Which one? And I chose this one. And I have watched it more than Room. And remember what we were on about where it's like Zootropolis was my second favourite animated film of the year. You know,
I know what you're gonna say.
Sausage Party hasn't been on yet. You know, neither is Batman the Killing Joke, my favourite animated film of the year, but my third favourite film of the year is Charlie Kaufman and Duke Johnson's Anomalisa. Such a flipping good film. It's one of my favourite animated films in a while, I feel, as well, because it's like, rarely do you get a film that deals purely with loneliness, and Charlie Kaufman is usually the guy who usually handles that a lot more, but this one was done in all the more purest ways, I feel. It's one of the more real films. It's one of the most human films, and there isn't a single human in this film. It's all animated. It's all stop motion, and the stop motion is beautiful in the film. I'm a big fan of Charlie Kaufman because you got Being John Malkovich, you got Adaptation, you got Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I haven't seen Synecdoche, New York yet, but he's such a good writer, and I look like there's things about this film. Like again, the reason why I would prefer to watch this over Room is because there's just things like little things to pick out because it's funny, but it's just also emotional as well. It's just something. It's just I don't know. Like it's beautiful to look at. The use of having 3 voice actors being David Thewlis being the main character, Jennifer Jason Leigh being Lisa. Lisa the Day, and another actor being just everyone else. And when I heard about that, I thought it was like a thing of like, oh, he's putting on different voices. No, it's the same voice for literally everyone.
Women, men, children, doesn't matter.
But it works so well. It's like you just hear it. And you're like, oh, there's a woman talking. There's a kid talking. Even though it's the same voice, you just know. You just get sucked into it, and it works so well for the theme of the film. It's a beautiful film. I feel it's a film that I could watch many times. In all honesty. Anomalisa, yeah, it's my third favourite film of the year. It's my favourite animated film of the year. When I think more about it, I just like it more. It's so good. Watch Anomalisa. I saw Anomalisa today.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. Well, on number 2s now. We're on to the poops of the list. What's your poo, Gary, of 2016?
My number poo is it's based on the event that happened in 2010. I'm not sure if you guys have not seen these 2 films. My top 10, my top 2s.
You poo and you wee.
My poo and my wee. But it's Deepwater Horizon.
I wanted to say that.
Deepwater Horizon.
This is really disrespectful, even though not a lot of people died in this event, but
The guy didn't let him survive, and I still want to see that as well. Yeah. Peter Bird.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was produced by Michael Bay because you've got all the
From the poster.
you've got all the things what Michael Bay associate with. You've got
the tropes of Bay.
Got John Malkovich is in it, which I did not know until I seen
Malkovich.
his bald head. I was like, is that John Malkovich? Oh yes, it is John Malkovich.
We're here for you, Michael.
The Frenchman.
Pascal Sauvage.
Pascal Sauvage. It's got Steve Jablon. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Jablonski, whatever he's called.
The composer.
The composer of Transformers. Basically, it's a Transformers film, but it's not.
But it's
based
good.
on Transformers, but it's actually better than Transformers because it's not actually associated with Michael Bay whatsoever. It's not produced by Michael Bay. Yeah. It's not directed by Michael Bay. The cinematography, which is astounding, I tell you, it's astounding. The soundtrack's amazing. Like some of the scenes are gorgeous when the beginning of the film, the helicopter takes off to go on a rig. Some beautiful, awesome shots going, like aerial shots, aerial photography. Obviously, you know what's going to happen in the film, but it's the other things. It's the actual storytelling. What's actually amazing in this film. I actually cry at the end, believe it or not, like towards the end of credits, which is, you know, it's a good film when you do that.
I've never seen you cry the entire time I've known you. So.
Neither have I.
Well, I may have cried in front of you.
Not for me.
But I don't mind.
I know you cried watching Inside Out.
I cried watching Inside Out.
Everyone cries watching Inside Out. If you don't, you don't know.
That sounds like a threat. Everyone cries.
What's your favourite film, Sophie?
This could be problematic.
Why?
Because thinking about it, I can't decide whether my number one's my number one or if my number two is my number one.
Right, think about it. Right now, here's what I'm going to do with you right now. Right now, what would you watch more? Which one would you rather watch?
Repeatedly, if I had to watch something every day for like the next week.
Yeah, that's how I would.
Okay,
That's
right.
how I decided Room and Anomalisa.
Okay,
What's your number two?
My number two is Swiss Army Man. Yeah, my number two is Swiss Army Man. I absolutely adored it. I love it to bits. It was my number one. It kind
Like just now.
like when I compiled my list, it was my number one for sure. But thinking about it, it's a film I would watch a lot. Fantastic actors, fantastic score, absolutely adored the score. Lovely cinematography, really unique idea. Everything about it was just amazing. It was so emotional. It was so different. I've never seen anything like it before.
Have you ever cried at a fart before?
When I saw this, I did.
Before.
I cried at the last part. Yeah, I absolutely adored it, and I kind of feel like I'm doing it a bit of a disservice putting it at number two, but I'm going.
Number poo, you fart out of poo.
There you go. So it fits. Yeah. And I think maybe because it's been quite a while since I watched it, so I'm not totally saying that, like I say, it's not as good as my number one, but my number one I watched quite recently, and I don't know, I could watch it more.
Good choice. My number three, and I wish I could put a higher one.
My number two, my second favourite film of 2016 is Bang, 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 Bang. That was about 8 shots, which means Hateful Eight is my number two. Quentin, motherflippin' Tarantino, you did it again, my son.
I was not expecting that.
Number two, Hateful Eight. I'm a huge Tarantino fan. Pulp Fiction's in my top 10 of all time. Inglourious Bastards is easily one of my favourite films of the last decade. I said bastards. Of the last decade. Kill Bill Volume 1 is easily just such a... It's easily one of my ultimate fun films, and it's my ultimate hetero film. But Hateful Eight is my fourth favourite Tarantino film. It's easily, without a doubt, one of his... Out of the 2 films he's done within this decade, it's his best film. Sorry, Django, you're great, but Hateful Eight's just that much better for me. It's shot beautifully on 70mm film. Wonderful cinematography.
You saw it in the cinema, didn't you?
I did. It was
Twice?
No, only once. I wanted to see it twice. Didn't get a chance to see it twice. Gutted. But the score by Ennio Morricone is easily one of the best this year. Beautiful score. The shots were just wonderful. The acting is all around just amazing. Samuel L. Jackson, Walton Goggins, Kurt Russell, Jennifer Jason Leigh is once again makes an entry in my list. Tim Roth, Michael Madsen is actually good as well. You got Bruce Dern, James Parks, I believe, who plays Obi, and you got a guy who I'm not going to mention because I wish they didn't put him in the credits because it would have been really cool if you didn't know he was in the film. But he's good as well. Zoe Bell, also, she doesn't kick ass in this film, but she's good. I'm just mentioning actors.
Still a cool character though.
She's still cool. Just all the actors are really good, but the acting wouldn't be nearly as good if it wasn't for the phenomenal screenplay by Mr. Tarantino.
So the phenomenal AJ Styles.
For the phenomenal AJ Styles, he made an appearance in this film. Imagine if he was in a Tarantino film with this southern accent. This film was just a big old Tarantino reunion, barring Jennifer Jason Leigh. But it was just a big old Tarantino reunion, and it was, for Tarantino fanboys, it's one of the perfect films, I feel, because the dialogue is outstanding. It's a film that essentially takes place in one location, and I love films like that. And you got Tarantino, the master of dialogue. It's a film where the first half is just pure classical western with pure, just really cool, just really fleshing out the characters, and then the second half is typical Tarantino loveliness in all of its glory. But it's so good. But Hateful Eight is my number two. The reason why I did make my number one is because it's not my number one.
Who did the cinematography for that?
Oh, he's done the cinematography for most of his other films. I forgot who did it though. It's not a noble name from that. But it's a really beautiful looking film. Costume and sets are probably the best this year in all honesty. It's so good. It's a Tarantino fanboy's dream, I would say, for because it's got the dialogue, it's got the actors, it's got the sets, and it's got the gore.
That's what you want in a Tarantino film.
Exactly, it's everything you want in a Tarantino film. It's long as well, which makes it the perfect. Which you can't have a Tarantino film if it's too short. If Kill Bill Volume 1 was like 50 hours long, it would be my favourite film ever. Gary, what's your numero uno?
No, honourable mentions.
Are we all doing honourable mentions?
Yeah, we're all doing honourable mentions.
So honourable mentions I've got on my list, well I haven't got them on my list but I'm just going to pick some out, is The Revenant. That's not on my top 10.
Didn't make your list?
No. Daft Punk Unchained,
yeah.
Which is one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. And Daft Punk is a phenomenal band.
Stellar.
It's just...
Interstellar 555.
It's film. M83 is my favourite band of all time. But Daft Punk is my second favourite band of all time. And both French, which is pretty insane. I like French music. What does I say? Well, M83 is sort of what's actually sort of. It's a mixed bag. But Hardcore Henry is an honourable mention.
Yes, that was fun.
I wish.
What a blast! That was great. Yeah.
The Nice Guys is honourable mention, and Rogue One. I'm only joking.
Get out.
Okay.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't.
It was okay.
It's not a top 10 though.
I'm going to stick to 3 honourable mentions. Mine are Zootropolis, The Neon Demon.
Yes,
I
yes. Neon Demon.
And The Invitation.
Invitation, really good one as well. My 3 honourable mentions, I have to say, is I have to have this. X-Men Apocalypse is an honourable mention for me.
Yeah.
It's my favourite blockbuster of the year.
Well, there we go. There's a superhero movie from the.
I have not seen it this year.
X-Men Apocalypse. Fassbender, my God, you beautiful, sexy actor. You're so good. You're so good at making me emotional. And
is that what you call it?
Yes. It's everything I want in an X-Men film. Give me Logan every day. Hopefully, give me Logan every day.
Oh God, please be good, please.
Please be great. Other honourable mention I have to say is Hush, really good film. Mike Flanagan, one of my favourite horror directors. He did Oculus, which I love as well. He did Ouija 2, which I heard is good. He did Ouija 2, which I heard was good. I refused to watch because Michael Bay produced it. So sorry, Mike. I'm sure it's a good film, but
Michael Bay.
But I'm sorry if Michael Bay wasn't part of it, I would watch it, but he is, so I'm not going to watch it. And last honourable mention is The Revenant. Love this film. It's one of the most. It's the most visually beautiful Western film. Because if you've seen Hero, you would know that's the most visually beautiful film ever.
It's one of the most it's one of the films with the most genres attached to it because it's a semi-autobiographical Western action drama.
Yes. I love it. It's a really good film. Not one that I rewatch constantly, but it's a really good film and it deserves to be an honourable mention for me.
Yes, but
what's your favourite film?
What's my favourite film? I'm trying to give pressure.
Suspense.
And suspense.
Is Sully out of
oh my God!
Sully out of Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Sully.
Tom Hanks.
Well, we've seen him go to college. Now we're going to see him fly a plane.
Thomas Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
It's your favourite film? Wow. Okay.
Sully is my favourite film of all time because
of all time.
Well, no.
I was going to say Interstellar.
Oh.
Get to the back.
No. Nothing could beat Interstellar. It's got aviation, which I love. It's based on true story, so you know what's going to happen. But yet again, I still love this film, no matter what happens in this film. It's very suspenseful. It's got very massive suspense. Clint Eastwood directed it.
Oh, this was a Clint Eastwood film.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood. Which I'm kind of guessing he might get nominated for the Oscar.
You think?
He's going to get nominated. The film's going to get nominated. Tom Hanks is going to get nominated. That's what I think. That's what I think.
It wouldn't surprise me.
There's a lot of love for this film at the moment. But
I predict La La Land's taking it all, but
what do you think?
I think so, yeah.
It's very tense film, Sully. You might like it, even though it's got aviation in it.
We don't hate planes, Gary.
No, but yeah, never mind.
But I can't
you
buy
like
disdain Tom Hanks.
Tom.
You don't like Tom Hanks?
Despise Tom Hanks.
Really?
Despise Tom.
I was like, how are you?
No.
What's he done?
The cinematography's gorgeous, even though most of it's actually CGI. But yet again, you don't really want to land the plane on the Houston River again, do you? For the second time. But it's not a spoiler. It actually happened in real life, so it's.
It's the trailer. It's the whole premise of the
It's
film,
the whole
Gary.
premise of the film, but it's actually something more to that. It's more than landing an airplane on the river.
What did you like about it other than the fact that it was planes? On
It's
hands.
great storytelling.
Yeah.
It's really great storytelling. That's all I like about it. It's done right. It was a biopic done right. Biopic. Biopic. I don't know.
It's like a true story film.
Yeah, true story film. It's done right. Two true story films in my top 10. Well, not top 2.
My top 2 is a true story, two true story films as well. I'm placing my number 1, it's a true story.
Quite
I
interesting.
was there sausage pie.
Sausage Pie still hasn't turned up on
It's a true story though.
Yeah, that's my film. Go watch Sully. What's yours? Number 1?
What's your number wee, Sophie?
My number wee is The Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Did you know what it was going to be? Did you? Did you read it on the computer
No.
or did you just know?
I heard you say you love the film and it hadn't turned up yet.
Fair enough. Yeah, I absolutely adore The Hateful Eight. It's everything I wanted in a film. It's got I love a modern western. I haven't watched many old westerns, but I love a modern.
Yeah.
It's got a modern western set in a past place. I love the costume. Loved all the actors in it. Even Michael Madsen. I don't think he's a bad actor.
Go on then, my Madsen.
I don't think he's a bad actor. I just like to pretend. I love the soundtrack. Just the whole aesthetically, it was great. I love films set in sort of snowy or forest sort of areas. Kind of like the Rockies and stuff like that. I love anything where it's kind of like that. I love a southern accent. I love Tarantino. It's crazy that it's took me this long to see it, really.
Yeah.
I wish I could have seen it in the cinema. I think that would have been great.
One of the best cinema experiences I've had.
Jennifer Jason Leigh really stood out to me. She was fantastic. Tammy Will, obviously.
The story told.
I know, yeah. I love Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Tim Roth, love Tim Roth. I love just.
Billy Bashir, he's in it as well. He's good as well.
I just loved all, say, the Western aspects. The cinematography was great, acting was great, costume was fantastic. There's just the whole story of it. It's I love as well the fact that it's in sort of 2 very small locations. I'm a big fan of films with a small cast in a small location.
Yes.
Because I feel it really shows off. It's kind of almost as if the screenwriter has to work harder. In a way, and the actors have to work harder.
Yeah.
And it really shows, I think.
Yeah.
Because sometimes if you've got a large cast and a large open area thing, people can get a bit lost or it'll become less memorable.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone in this, they were all really memorable.
Exactly, yeah.
The screenplay was fantastic. This is one of the only Tarantino films that my mother's seen that she's liked.
I wish I had to say that.
And she's not Tarantino.
She's not at all. But I said to her, I think you would hate this. And she went, you don't know, you saw it earlier in the year, I really liked it.
So good. It's one of these, just talking about it now, I will watch it again.
Do you think that?
I'd watch it right now. We finished it. Finished.
Yeah, I think you would. I think you would like it.
Have you not seen it?
I honestly think you would like it.
Yeah.
It's a talkative film, but everything's just interesting.
There's a lot of exposition through talking.
Just everything's interesting about it. I'm getting chills thinking about it because it's one of these. It's just such a Tarantino fanboy film.
Yeah.
And it was such a great experience.
It's fun. It's when you have because it's fun. It's one of these classic feeling films.
When
You could do this even if you just got the Blu-ray. Just
you
You do the intermission, stop it, and then just have a chit chat about your friends, about like, oh, what about the first half? Yeah, and then just have like a good whiskey afternoon with everyone.
Fantastic idea. Watch it with some mood lighting.
Yeah.
With the bottle of whiskey.
That's what we did.
And some pistachio nuts. Best idea ever.
We just have a Hateful Eight day. Just do that. It's just.
But
so
we literally,
good.
the film finished, the credits roll, now I just want to watch it again.
But no, yeah, Hateful Eight's really. I think you would enjoy it, Gary. It'd be a fun thing if you come around sometime and we all just watch it. If we all get together, do something in February because I can drink alcohol then.
Once dry January's over.
Yeah. Just like then like have a whiskey and Hateful Eight day. So that's our list, isn't it? No, I got my number one.
Yeah, you got your number one, which I'm quite interested.
My number one favourite film this year is one of my all-time favourites, without a doubt, hands down. It's everything I just love about a film.
I think I know what this is.
I guess it goes 3, 2, 1. Swiss Army Man, directed and written by Daniels, is my favourite film of this year. It is. Oh my god, I love this film
Do you know what I mean?
so much. It has my favourite soundtrack of the year. It's it probably has it has my favourite screenplay of the year. Hello, Brock. It's the acting is incredible by Dano and Radcliffe. It's one of these films where it's I don't know. It's again everything I love about a film. It's just like Hateful Eight is everything I love about a Tarantino film. Swiss Army Man is everything I love about a film. It's don't make my wallpaper. This is the definition of two guys writing a film exactly how they wanted to write it, exactly how they wanted to make it, and then they actually made it. It's the most original film I've seen. It's a film about a suicidal man finding a farting corpse and their adventure in the woods. How have you... No one has ever made a film like that, ever, and it won't ever be made again. I guarantee you, it's... What a premise!
It's like a crazy Where the Wild Things Are.
It is. It's a Winnie the Pooh made for adults. Is how I like to think about it.
Yeah.
With farting corpse.
You take out the bear and you put in a suicidal man. You take out the little pig and you put in a farting corpse. And then you take out the aspiration for honey and you talk about masturbation instead. It's just like everything about it's just so good. It's like kind of life affirming. It's like it talks about society in a way.
Yes.
All within a film with a farting corpse. it's just so good. It's not going to get any award love. It won't do, which is a travesty. But it should do. It probably will get. It probably will get a lot of heel award love. Probably. Also, Simon is just. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful film, and the way how we did. I gushed about it so much in our spoiler talk about it. So I suggest everyone go and watch that to hear me talk a lot more about it. But if you watch that video, then it wouldn't be any surprise that this is my number one in all honesty. I prefer this than a lot of films within recent years, in honesty. I think I prefer it to Star Wars, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Wow.
I think I prefer it to Force Awakens. This is the reason why Paul Dano accepted the role of being in this film, because he got pitched. It's a film where the first fart makes you laugh and the last fart makes you cry.
That's an accurate pitch.
And if that does not make you want to watch the film, I don't know what will make you want to watch the film. It's beautiful, it's funny, it's every genre ever, and it's even a horror, and it's even...
Yeah.
And it's a film where Daniel Radcliffe plays a farting corpse, and he has a compass penis.
Yeah.
So there you go. Love the film. Watch Swiss Army Man. Watch all our number ones. Watch Hateful Eight. Watch
all of our lists.
Watch all of our films in the list. Oh yeah, Sausage Party is great as well. It is actually really good.
Yeah, it just didn't make it, unfortunately.
No. But I do want to say as well, if you want to see what my favourites of this year is in terms of my top 25. I'm going to leave a link down below for my entire top 25 to my letterbox where you can look at that list and you can see what I really liked this year. So yeah, there you go. That's our top 10s of 2016. 2017 should be a good year. What we've got to look forward to in 2017? We got, let's see, we got Logan, we got Dunkirk, we got Star Wars Episode 8, we got Moonlight, La La Land, Manchester by the Sea is apparently really good.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Assassin's Creed.
Maybe. I mean, hearing things about that. But there's a lot of good to look forward to. We got Justice League.
Yeah. Completely forgot that's coming out this year.
Don't be disappointed.
Blade Runner.
2049, I think.
So good.
A lot of good ones coming out this year. Let's hope all the ones we mentioned somewhat make them.
Roger Deakins on the cinematography.
Yeah. So, guys, until next time.
You've been Hellenized.
Links are down below for Twitter and Facebook to everyone here.
Yes. It's free.
Instagram as well. And next time, guys, we shall see you later and get stuffed.
Wow.
I love you all.
We love you all.
You turn off the camera then.
Yeah, you turn off the camera.
Fantastic.